Whether you're a football fan yourself or simply know someone who is, like your boss maybe, we're bringing you the 5 best football traditions in America. This is Sports Curious, presented by Last Night's Game. I'm your host, Amy Butchon-Siegfried, and I am thrilled to be here with you. Thank you for joining us. I'm even more excited to talk about the 5 best football traditions. Now, we did a little differently. We didn't narrow it down to college or NFL because they're a little bit of both, right? We all, on a weekend, catch a little bit of college football, catch a little bit of NFL. You really can't avoid it because it's on every TV, everywhere. So why not have a little nugget in your back pocket to share and create a conversation wherever you are? With that, let's get started. The Lambeau Leap started as a spontaneous jump into the crowd by former Green Bay Packers player Leroy Butler in 1993, and it has turned into a tradition at Lambeau Field, which is home of the Green Bay Packers. Minus during COVID, the scoring player jumps up the wall and into the crowd after almost every touchdown. This is one of my favorite college football traditions. Iowa Hawkeye fans have started a tradition, the Iowa Wave, where fans wave to the patients at the Family Children's Hospital next to the stadium when the first quarter ends. It's really a sweet thing, and I encourage you to head on over to our website at lastnightsgame.com and check out that video. The Seattle Seahawks have long given love to the 12th man or woman, the fans who are loud and provide the Seahawks with a serious home field advantage. But they're not the only football team to give love to the 12s. At Texas A&M, the 12th man student section stands the entire game in support of their team. Texas A&M trademarked 12th man, and the Seattle Seahawks have made a deal with the university to pay them $140,000 to use the limited rights of the phrase for the next 5 years. Remember how toilet papering was something you did to your worst enemy? Not at Auburn University. After a win, fans toilet paper the Oaks on Toomer's Corner on campus. This tradition, which started in 1972, was stopped for 3 years after an Alabama fan poisoned the trees, but now it's back. No word if poor college students clean it up the toilet paper afterwards to stock their bathrooms, especially after COVID. As you might expect, a bone-chilling tradition that creates seismic activities starts with Metallica. The Virginia Tech football team comes onto the field to enter the Sandman, and the noise from the fans registers as a seismic activity. The team considered songs from Guns N' Roses and Alan Parsons Project before settling on Metallica. Well, that's it for this week. Hopefully you learned a little something that you can share with your favorite football fan, whether that's in the office, on a date, or at a networking event. You see, you really don't have to know anything about sports to be able to join in the sports conversation. So good on you. Dive in there head first. Be a part of that conversation. If you enjoy the free content you receive every week, head on over to wherever you get your podcast and hit that subscribe button. We are on most major platforms. And of course, if you're an Apple Podcast user, head on over to that and leave us a review. We would love for you to leave us a 5-star review. Your feedback is a gift and truly the best thing that you can do for your favorite podcasts. As you know, we cover sports the way the average, almost non-sports fan wants to talk about sports. We do that every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday in our e-newsletter. It'll take you about 3 minutes to read, and I highly recommend it's a great way to wrap up your weekend and head into the weekend and have those little nuggets to drop into conversation. With that, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you here next week for another episode of Sports Curious. Stay safe, friends. Wash your hands.